You know, being $75, I would hope that, you know, a collector doll has decent details like this. So I'm really happy about that. What's up, Seahorse Army? Welcome back. Today, I'm really looking forward to opening this doll because I've got Deadfast Ghoulia from, it's the San Diego Comic-Con Monster High release this year from 2024. She finally came in the mail. She actually came in the mail like a week ago, I think, or yeah, something like that, half a week ago, sometime this past week. Anyway, I got her. I was worried I wasn't gonna get her. That I've had the past few Monster High releases on Mattel Creations have been kind of like hit or miss for me. Like, I've always been pretty confident that, like, okay, if I'm there and I'm waiting and like I, you know, refresh and do my due diligence, make sure I'm logged in, get past the CAPTCHA thing, you know, I shouldn't have a problem. But I missed out on a couple. Like, I didn't get the Wednesday and Morticia set that I really wanted. You know, I remember when I didn't get the San Diego Comic-Con Frankie, which was the Voltageous Frankie. I was really mad about that one. So I was actually really worried I was not going to be able to get Deadfast Ghoulia. Turns out I didn't need to worry about it because she didn't immediately sell out necessarily, or I don't know if she did or did not immediately sell out, but I had no trouble getting her. Thank goodness. So yeah, I have her now and I am going to unbox her and review her fully. I'm really looking forward to this doll because I really like, even though I don't really collect a lot of comic books, the only comic books that I collect are Tomb Raider, and I haven't even gotten any of those for several years now, but I have a small Tomb Raider comic book collection. It's in storage right now. But yeah, so I do like comic books. I like the culture around comic books, and I love going to comic book stores because they sell other stuff too, not just comic books. But it's also kind of cool to look at them. And the fact that she's themed around a comic book superhero in this universe, I love it. I don't know why. It really resonates with me. So yeah. This is the box. This is the outer shell, and I will show you the inner shell here in a second. There is like reflective elements here, so it's kind of hard to show you since there's a glare, but you've got a picture of Ghoulia dressed up as Deadfast, running towards you right there, which that artwork looks really cool. On the back, there is an up-close version of the same artwork, so you can see it much clearer. There is an, you know, up close picture of Deadfast Ghoulia, which I love. On the side over here, it says Monster High, and then also on the top, it says Monster High. That's upside down. There we go. It says Monster High. And on the side here, it is open, and you can actually see the doll. But what's cool is this plastic, it looks like shattered glass. Like she ran into the side of it, which is kind of cool. I feel like they've done this a few times, but the last time I specifically remember this happening was with, was it Ghoulia, or maybe it was Madeline Hatter? No, they probably would have done it for Ghoulia, but like where because she's the extra, you know, the what do they call them? The freakishly tall. It was Freak to Chic. Something tall, the tall Monster High dolls, and Ghoulia was one of the first ones to come out. That was that taller Monster High doll, and she was in her box like this, and the box looked like this where it was broken. So I kind of like that, you know, it's kind of like breaking the fourth wall kind of idea. But anyway, so there is the doll right there, and then this just slides out like this. So this is just an outer shell. I'm gonna go ahead and set this aside. And here is the doll in the box. Hold on, I was able to get a good like angle. There we go. I was able to get a good angle for the thumbnail. So I'm like, I know I can show you what she looks like in the box. But anyway, so there is Ghoulia in the box. This is really cool. Honestly, I considered leaving her in the box because she looks so cool. I honestly love the setup. I like the, you know, it's open on the side and on the front, and she's posed in there like she's running. Everything that she comes with is displayed so nicely, and I love the colors. I like the box itself. So I was very tempted to keep her in the box, but I don't have that much space. I'm not really an inbox collector for the most part. I have some stuff that I leave in boxes, but it's mostly like the limited edition Disney dolls because those are more expensive and like really nice details, and I want them to stay super nice. But Monster High dolls is a little different for me. It's not that I don't think they're nice. It's more that I want to get my hands on them. I want to play with them. I want to pose them and do their hair and stuff like that. So plus they usually have nicer hair than the Disney dolls. The Disney dolls use polypropylene, but a lot of these use saran, and I'm really hoping she has crimped hair. So I'm really hoping that she has saran hair because most of the collector dolls that we've been getting from Monster High have been saran, which I've been really happy about. Anyway, back to the box. On the box up here, it says Deadfast Ghoulia Yelps. I love they use her government name. On the side here is her like diary slash journal slash, is there a certificate of authenticity in there? I don't know. But anyway, so yeah, you've got this kind of like on the side, which is nice. I'm going to take this off and we'll take a look at that later as well. Let me lift this up though so you can see the side over here. Here's the side of the box. And once again, it says Monster High. And I think it just says, yeah, Deadfast Ghoulia Yelps as well. And then on the top, this is really cute. So it also says Monster High Deadfast Ghoulia Yelps, but it has some more artwork on the top. So the top of it actually looks pretty cool as well. I love that picture right there. That is so cool. I love how long her hair is. Oh my gosh, I can't wait to get her out of the box. Oh wait, I haven't even shown you the back yet. So it says a supersonic sighting caused quite the stir at Necrocon this year. And then it has like a little description of the character, like as if it was being described in a comic book. I'm not gonna read it because like I'm dyslexic and I always mess it up. So I'm just gonna zoom in real quick. So that way you have a chance to read it yourself if you like. So if you do want to read this, there's the first paragraph. Here's the second paragraph. Feel free to pause the video so you can watch it, so you can read it if you would like. And there is the last paragraph. Here is an overall overview of the back of the box. Deadfast Ghoulia. You've got the same artwork that's what's on the top of the box. Is this the same? Yeah, this is the same artwork that was on the front cover. This thing right here, same artwork that's there. And then we get one additional picture of Ghoulia in a power pose right there, which I really like. I actually really like that. Whoever did this artwork is amazing, by the way. Is this Darko Dark? I don't know. Ever since Darko Dark did some of the artwork for some of the doll lines that I've been seeing, any of them that look really cool like this, I'm like, it must be Darko Dark. I don't know. It might be somebody else, and I hope I'm not offending whoever the artist is that actually drew this if they're not Darko Dark, as if they're gonna see my video. I don't know. Anyway, but yeah, so that is the box. I'm actually gonna go ahead and get Ghoulia out of the box because I don't want to hesitate and then decide not to take her out of the box. So let me do it now while I'm like in the mindset to take her out of the box, and I'll be right back. Okay, I am back, and I have Ghoulia, or should I say Deadfast, out of the box, and look how amazing she looks. First of all, how striking is this color scheme on my camera? Like, this is turning out so beautiful. I mean, maybe the lighting is just right to really like highlight the blues and the reds and everything, but she looks so cool. I genuinely really love this doll. She came with a custom stand. Can we just talk about that for a second? Because we haven't been getting a lot of custom stands, and I think with the success of Monster High G3, coupled with Mattel getting the Disney license and the success of the Barbie movie, Mattel is doing well enough that they're starting to give us more of what we want. And part of that is like a custom stand, right? So like, you know, just upping the game with their collector dolls. Now, I don't remember the price of this doll. Hold on. Let me look up what I paid for this really quick because I forgot what it was priced at. $75. Okay, so this doll is actually at the same price as most of the Haunt Couture dolls were. Also the same price that Lenore Loomington was. And it's really interesting because we're getting a lot of different types of dolls at the same price point, but they're kind of giving us different things. Like Haunt Couture gave us like various fabrics and like real chains for the purses and whatever, and like a really nice coffin shaped box and really high quality materials and everything. And then we got Lenore Loomington, which was not a bad doll, but definitely a collector doll, but not as much stuff. But I think it was because she was a new character, so some of the stuff was new molds and everything. And she was at that $75 price, I think, as well, if I remember. But a lot of people complained, saying that's not really, you know, she's not as high quality as the Haunt Couture dolls, for example. This doll being $75, I think is redeeming that price point, in my opinion. I think that it was definitely worth it. It's a Comic-Con doll, so yeah, I mean, being released at San Diego Comic-Con, SDCC, like, it's an exclusive doll, so a lot of times exclusive dolls tend to be at a higher price point regardless, but just the presentation, the box and everything, plus, you know, custom stand, this outfit, which I'll talk about here in just a second, like, I think that it was a decent price for the doll. Would I have liked to pay less? Of course. I mean, as doll collectors, it's an expensive hobby, so of course we want to save money where we can, but I'm not going to complain about the price just because I don't want to spend the money. Luckily, I am fortunate to be in a position to where I can afford it, but you also vote with your dollars. So if something is not worth the price it's at, don't buy it. And definitely don't, like, regret it and then buy it from a third party on eBay, the scalpers. Like, don't do that. That's even worse. Anyway, okay, let me get off my soapbox for a second. The stand. Okay, so this is a brand new stand mold that I'm aware of. I don't think I've seen the stand mold before. So, you know, the bottom, it's very similar to a normal Monster High stand. The base is a little bit bigger, like a little wider than a normal Monster High stand, and it is supposed to be like brains, like you can kind of see the squiggly lines. It's supposed to be like a brain imprint because, you know what, Ghoulia, brains, you know, zombie. Anyway, she has a lightning, like red and black lightning backdrop, which frames the doll really nicely, I feel like. If you put her on here and you can see that behind her, I think it looks really, really cool. Also on the front, it has a DF for Deadfast. This does come off, or at least on mine it did when I was trying to take it out of the box. It popped off and I thought I broke it, but it is just like a little, I don't know if you can see it there. There's like a little red peg and there's a little hole right there that it fits in. So I was able to just pop it back in there and it does stay pretty good. It's just when I was I grabbed this to pull it out of the box, which I should not have, and it popped out and I thought I broke it, but we're good. Next, let's look at this. I'm curious to see what this is about, because it kind of looks like a comic book, but it also is like one of those composition notebooks, which is what we've kind of been used to with Monster High and their, you know, the journals and everything that we get. Oh, this is so cool. Okay, so I just looked through it. It's a little comic book, like a literal comic book. I'm going to show it to you. I'm not going to read it out to you, but I just wanted to quickly show. So here's the cover, and it says Deadfast, and it says brain power. And what I love about the cover, it's a picture of Ghoulia laying down, holding a comic book up, and on the cover of the comic book is a picture of Deadfast, but where she's holding it, it looks like she's wearing the mask. I thought that was really clever. I like that. It says sidekick turned superhero, and basically this is a little comic book kind of explaining a little bit of how Ghoulia became Deadfast. What I love about this is just like an actual comic book. So you've got, like, you know, the title up here, the picture, and, you know, a little caption. And then over here, you've got like these right here, which usually have like the brand that, the brand where the comic book came from, and it'll tell you like what issue it is, like issue number and what month and year it came out, or at least what month it came out. And sometimes it'll even have the price up here. But yeah, so I have most of the comic books that I have are from Top Cow. So like instead of the Skelette, it would have the little Top Cow logo. And then, yeah, so I love that attention to detail to make this like an actual comic book cover. On the back is, like I said, it's just a composition notebook style with the black and white. And it looks like the spine is bound right here, and then it says Deadfast, and it looks like basically stickers, like Deadfast stickers, all like, you know, Ghoulia put it all over her notebook, and it says Monster High. I'm gonna just kind of show you the inside of this comic book here. Like I said, I'm not gonna read it, but if you wanted to check it out, here is the inside. There's not that many pages, so I can just kind of like quickly show you the inside page by page. Here's the next page. I'm trying to make sure I'm not covering any of any of the words with my fingers or whatever, in case you wanted to pause it and try and read it. I'm like looking at the little viewfinder. I don't even know if the whole thing is fully in focus to where you can read all of the text, but at least you can kind of get the gist by seeing the images and everything. And then that is the last page. Hopefully I didn't skip over any pages. I don't think I did. But anyway, so that is really cool. So instead of a diary, we have a comic book, and I love that. All right, so we're getting really close to reviewing the doll itself, but I do want to look at some of the accessories that she came with, starting with this. So since she is a San Diego Comic-Con doll, and it's actually, hold on, where's the box? So the point of this doll is not necessarily that she actually is Deadfast. It is that she is cosplaying as Deadfast at Necrocon, which is the like in Monster High universe version of Comic-Con. But anyway, so since she is at Necrocon, she has her little bag with merch in it, and I did put the stuff in there so it does fit, and I'll take it out here in just a second. She came with a badge, so this is like her ticket or her access to Necrocon, which let me zoom in so you can actually see it. There we go. I'm going to try my best to steady the video digitally, but this is her badge up close so you can see what it's supposed to look like. And it's just like a little thing, you know, like a necklace. She can wear it around her neck. In the box, she was like holding it in her left hand, but yeah, you can have her wear it. And then she's got her little bag with merch, which is really cute. It's actually a fabric bag. Like, they could have done plastic, but they didn't. They went for fabric, which I appreciate. And it has the same image on both sides, but it's Deadfast on it. And let's see what she's bought, what merch she has. As if you guys don't know already. I'm probably not, I don't even think I'm the first person to do the review on this. I know people got the doll early and they did reviews back when they got it. I'm only just now getting it because I chose standard shipping. I'm trying to be careful to take these out of the box without, like, they have it rubber banded to her hand, and I don't want to take it off her hand, just because I like the way it looks like she's holding it and everything. Anyway, so she has two things with her, two pieces of merch. She has a miniature version of the comic book that we just read. So this one is only one solid piece of cardboard though. There's the cover. There is the inside, which is a little different than in the actual comic, but it still kind of just shows her getting ready as Deadfast. But there is a close-up, so if you wanted to see inside of it, here's a close-up of the front. And then here is a close-up of the back, which matches the back of the bigger comic book that we got as well. Finally, her last accessory that is not on her, she has a Deadfast action figure, which kind of reminds me of the World's Smallest line, or the mini brands, or, you know, any of those toys, because it's a legitimate action figure. It's not articulated, it's a static pose, but in a little, like, as if this is the box on the shelf at the store, which I love. It is a doll-sized doll or whatever, but it is Deadfast in a running position, which looks really cool. There's so much glare here. It's so hard to show you, but I have to show you the back. I love that they added this much detail here, because, like, if you look at the back, you know, it's as if it's a real product. It even says by Mattel. So I love that aspect. Now, the text was way too small for me to read with my eyes, even with my glasses. So I'm hoping that by zooming in here, it's a little clearer. Maybe we can read it, unless if it's gibberish. I doubt it is, though, because the creators at Monster High are notorious for putting in little Easter eggs and stuff like that. Look, there's even a barcode. Like, how cool is that? If I notice something while I'm editing, I will zoom in on it and pause for a second to show you. But yeah, so that is the back of the box. Here is just, like, once again, up closer, here's the actual Deadfast figure. The painting job is actually pretty decent for this, which I would expect nothing less, because it is a San Diego Comic-Con release. And, you know, being $75, I would hope that, you know, a collector doll has decent details like this, so I'm really happy about that. Also, this comes out very easily. It's not sealed, and you could technically take this little figure out of the plastic. I am not going to do that because I do not want to lose it, and with my luck, I probably will. So I'm actually just going to put this back into her bag so that way it does not get lost, along with this mini comic book that we got. There we go. Okay, so now she's got her merch back in her bag, but now we can actually show you the doll. I don't know why I say we, like there's more more than one person doing this. Now I can show you the doll. Anyway, here she is. Okay, so time for the close-up, of course, as always. This is what she looks like. She's got her signature zipper earrings, which, by the way, I never unboxed and reviewed this. I got this Ghoulia a while ago. This is the Boo Original Pre-Production Ghoulia. I am obsessed with the Boo Original Pre-Production line, so anytime they come out with new ones, I get them. Mainly because I wasn't collecting when Monster High was first on the shelves, so this is my way to get the signature doll for each character in a decent quality. So that's why I love these so much. But yeah, I bought this and I never unboxed and reviewed it. I think I'm gonna hold on to it, and then I'll do that during October, you know, Halloween season. I'm gonna probably be a little bit more Monster High heavy in that month. But yeah, so I just wanted to show you though. So this Ghoulia is her signature look from G1, and she has the zipper earrings there in red. So, and then we got the same earrings for Deadfast Ghoulia, which I love that. I know that some people don't like when they reuse molds, they want new molds, and I totally get that, but it's signature Ghoulia. I think that is one thing, like it's a callback to like the character in a way, so I actually am totally fine with them reusing her signature earrings like that. Also, the earrings are removable, which I appreciate because the hair always gets caught around the earrings, so the easiest way to deal with that is take the earring out, fix the hair, and then put the earring back in. As you can see, she is wearing a Deadfast mask, which is really, really cool. Like, look at all of the molded detail along the sides and everything. And it's the same on both sides. They have, you know, molded detail here. It's kind of hard to show you because the hair is kind of caught around it. But anyway, it is, you know, like attached by these, the little plastic things, the plastic stays and everything. So it's really hard to show you because it is blocking her face, but I want to show you her face. Okay, there we go. So this is her face. I did take a peek earlier and she looks so cool. Like, I don't know, this is really cool. It's very graphic, it's, you know, kind of comic book, similar to pop art in a way. The only thing is with her eyebrows and the way her eyes look, she looks a little sad, but I think that is more a Ghoulia thing than this particular screening thing. You know, I don't know. I still think it looks super cute. Oh my gosh, the more that I look at her face, I really, really do like the way she looks. Her face looks so good. And I'm debating on if I want to take the goggles off or the mask off. I kind of want to take the mask off and have it over, like, you know, when you put your sunglasses on your head. I kind of want to do that because it's covering up her beautiful face. And I think I got a decent screening too. Like, her eyes look like they're printed a little low, but they're even, and that's the main thing. And she looks really, really good to me. So I'm really happy with her. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and leave the mask down for now, because honestly, even with the mask though, it actually looks really, really cool. So I'm not mad at it. Moving down, her other accessories, she has this necklace that looks really cool. It's metallic red, like the vacuumized metal. It's plastic, but the vacuumized metallic is what I meant to say. And it looks like blood kind of coming down, which is cool. She has this jumpsuit, which is amazing. It's like a PVC material. The only bad thing is this PVC material does not usually hold up well, unless if this is a newer fabric. Material that's similar to this from, like, you know, the 2000s, the 90s and older tends to peel over time. So this might be a doll that you want to keep in the box for that reason alone, because it looks really cool in the box, but also if you're posing the doll and stuff like that, in later years, this material may not hold up. I don't know. I hope that maybe Mattel has found better fabric that holds up better over the years, but who knows? Because I don't remember what the material that was similar to this from, like, the 90s and everything, I don't remember what it actually felt like, because none of it has been preserved. It's all flaking, or at least in the dolls that I have. So it feels like it might be a little bit better, but I don't know. It still looks really, really cool. Like, it's this really cool jumpsuit. Looks like Deadfast's costume, which I like. I love the use of the pops of color. Like, it's mostly black, but then it has the color blocking of red, and it's got like the piping of like a light candy blue and a lime green, which I love. I think that her color scheme is so good. I really, really like it. Also, I love Ghoulia with this darker blue hair, like this cobalt blue. I have the other Ghoulia back there. Let's see if I can zoom in on her. There she is. I forgot the name of it, but that Ghoulia right there, I love that one, but she has the lighter the lighter blue hair. And I do have that video on my channel, by the way. If you want to see that Ghoulia video, I will put a link to it up here. And it'll also probably pop up on the end screen where it suggests 2 new videos for you at the end of this video also. But between that doll and this, I love both of the Ghoulia dolls that I have, both of the collector Ghoulia dolls that I have. I love them both for different reasons, but I definitely prefer this hair color, like this bold cobalt. Like, look on the camera, it looks so good. I hope that what you are seeing on YouTube while watching this video is as brilliant as what I'm seeing in my little viewfinder over here, and in person, it's just very, very vibrant blue, and it looks so good next to the pops of red and the little hints of green. Her color scheme is so cool. Okay, I'm getting like off on a tangent about that, but there's more stuff to look at here. So, so Ghoulia has this harness in like a silver plastic, which is really cute. It is removable, and what I like about it is it doesn't open in the back. It actually opens in the front at the part where there is a buckle where it should. And I really like that. They did that for that other collector Ghoulia as well. Like, it's kind of like the items that they're putting on them are functional and not just for like aesthetic. I always thought it was kind of funny if you put like for example, a belt on a doll and you have clearly a buckle in the front, but then it opens in the back for you to take it off and put it back on the doll. Or like if you have a doll with a hoodie and it's got a zipper up the front, but then it Velcros in the back. Like, what's the point? Make it functional. Make the zipper actually a zipper in the front or something. Anyway, so I love that they do that. This is a very small kind of obscure example, but it made me think of that. Around her waist, she has a belt that says DF for Deadfast, and it's the same little logo that is on the stand. So there's no question whose stand this is, as if there would be anyway. But anyway, this is a cool belt because it just kind of pops off. I like that. I like this style of belt. I think it's really nice for like dressing and redressing dolls. Not that I'm ever going to redress this doll, but I think more belts should be like that for dolls anyway. And then on her hands, before I forget, I have to show you, she has these fingerless gloves. Now, I know some people don't like the fabric fingerless gloves because on a doll scale, they're so tiny and it's hard to get them just right. So they look a little oversized or a little weird. I just love that they did it. Like, look at that. You could tell exactly what it's supposed to be. They are fingerless gloves. I love them. I love the fact that they did that. That's just one of those small details that those kind of things I think are difficult to make on doll scale. And they could have gone the route that I've seen some dolls do, where they mold it out of plastic and then you put it on kind of like a shoe or something like that. But they didn't. This is that same PVC material and they put it on the doll's hands, and I love it. I think that it looks really, really cool. They actually did a pretty decent job too, if I'm being honest. Like, they actually look like gloves. They don't look bad, or they don't just look like a square of material or something like that. All right, let's go down here to her boots. I've saved kind of one of the best things for last. I mean, you all know me. If you've been watching my videos, you know that I am a sucker for shoes, for Monster High shoes in particular. I always love Monster High shoes, and these do not disappoint. So anyway, let me zoom in here. So she's got these like calf high or almost knee high boots that they just look really cool. They have like a spinal column here because, I mean, they have to get the zombie references in, the Ghoulia zombie reference in different places between the, she's got the earrings, but like between the brains on the stand, the blood around the neck, and then the spinal column on the boots. That's just part of her thing. So anyway, so you've got that. I love that they have these wings kind of coming out to kind of show the speed. And you probably already saw it, but look at the heel. Okay, hold on, girl, hold your hair. Look at the heel. It's a little Deadfast. It's so cute. It is smaller than the action figure, so it's even tinier than the little action figure that she came with. But she's on both shoes, both boots have this little running guy, this little Deadfast. That is so cool. And look at the details are painted, kind of. Like, it's not 100% painted, like they didn't paint his face or anything, but there is some painted details on the boots, which I really appreciate. I love this. I love the like little details, like these little dudes on the back here. But in general, like, I wouldn't say I'm easy to impress, but I have been really impressed with Monster High's shoes recently, specifically for the collector ones that have been coming out, for all of like the Skeletor ones and all of these ones, you know, the San Diego Comic-Con ones and like the Haunt Couture ones, or basically everything that's on this shelf back here. All of the shoes look so cool. Like, I think the Wednesday doll had like Cousin It and Thing on the back of her shoes for the heels. I love that. The Alice in Wonderland, it's not Monster High, but Alice in Wonderland right there, the one that's no, where am I pointing? It's up there. That's Alice right there. Anyway, she has like the Drink Me bottles for the heels on her shoes. She didn't have that in the movie, but I love that they added that. So Mattel is just doing some really cool things with the shoes that I really happen to like. All right, so we have now come to the end of the review. I'm really happy, really impressed, but also really happy with this Ghoulia. I think that she just looks very, very cool. I love the color scheme, but I love the custom stand, the custom shoot. Like, I love everything about this. I'm actually really happy for this being a San Diego Comic-Con doll. Yes, I would have loved her to be less expensive because I know like ones in the past have been less expensive, but at the same time, inflation and other things are happening. Plus, like I said, you vote with your dollars. If you're not happy with that price for the product you're getting, don't buy it, you know, and that way, you know, if enough people don't buy it, Mattel will stop doing it or whatever. But I don't even think that's the case here, because I feel like this doll is better than the last one, and then which is better than the last one. You know, like I think that these dolls have been kind of like going on an upward trend, in my opinion. So I'm actually really happy. Well, okay, I can't say that for all of the dolls, but I will say this specific doll I really like and I think was worth the money. Now, if you were wanting to get this doll, hopefully you were able to get this doll. Of course, as always, I want to hear from you guys. Let me know your thoughts of this doll down in the comment section. Also, if you were trying to get her, were you able to successfully get her? That being said, I just want to thank you so much for watching the entire video and making it all the way to the end. Before you leave, I just wanted to mention I am very close to getting to 10,000 subscribers on YouTube, and you can help me do that. If you're not already subscribed, please subscribe. It's free, doesn't cost you anything, and if you want to hang out, I post multiple doll-related videos every week. I also do other stuff. I do vlogs. I do go to Disneyland occasionally from time to time, and just other stuff if I think about it, but mostly I do stuff surrounding doll-related content. So if that's your jam, then join the Seahorse Army now by clicking subscribe. That is my sales pitch, and I'm not going to redo it because it sounded corny in my head, but I'm leaving it. But as of the time of me recording this video, I am currently sitting at 9,963 subscribers, so not that many more to get me to that 10,000 subscriber mark or milestone. And when I do that, I am going to be making a milestone video. I just want to thank everybody who's already subscribed, everybody who's watching, and everybody who's supported my channel. In that video, I am going to be doing a giveaway, and if you like this Ghoulia Yelps, I'm not giving you this one's mine, but I did get 2 of them. So I have a second Ghoulia Yelps Deadfast. This is going to be one of the giveaway prizes. So if you want to get your hands on a Ghoulia Yelps Deadfast one, if you want this doll, I should say, then make sure you're subscribed, because you do have to be a subscriber to enter. But make sure you're subscribed and keep an eye out for that 10,000 subscriber milestone video, because I'm going to be doing the giveaway in that video. There will be other giveaways, not just Ghoulia, but I just wanted to, since I'm talking about her in this video, I just wanted to mention that, and just kind of as a little incentive, subscribe. I will be making a dedicated video with more details coming soon. Also, if you want to be in that video, I really want to highlight you guys, since you are the reason that I am here. I love making videos and I'm doing it for me, but you are the reason that I'm almost at 10,000 subscribers. It's you guys choosing to subscribe, so I want to celebrate you guys. So if you would like to put a short little video clip just telling me your name and where you're from, and just saying hi to everybody in the Seahorse Army, then you can go ahead and email a video clip. Try to keep it relatively short, because I can't have, I don't know if it'll let you email too big of a video. But yeah, if you send it to the email that you see on the screen here, that email address is thechadmarvelous, or thechadmarvelous@gmail.com. So thechadmarvelous@gmail.com. I'll also have it listed in the description below this as well. But yeah, if you want to send that clip in, and I will include your video in my 10,000 subscriber milestone video. Thank you so much. Okay, I gotta go. go because I'm getting tongue twisted, which means I've been talking too much. So I'm gonna go, but thank you so much for hanging out with me while I took a look at Deadfast Ghoulia Yelps. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and do all that fun YouTube stuff, and I hope I see you next time. Bye. If you like this video, you can let me know by hitting thumbs up. You can check out some of my other videos by clicking one of the links on the screen. I post new videos every week, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified every time I upload. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next video.